Hi everybody, we're here to save Mozu's village from a faceless incursion. I'm doing this after Chapter 9, so I have Azura on hand. I'm also bringing Silas, who has Shelter. Shelter Singing allows for double refreshes, which can help Mozu kill up to 3 enemies per turn. Also, thanks to Wyvern Rider Release's flight capability, I can recruit Mozu as early as turn 2. With that support, Mozu will be able to kill 12 of the 19 faceless on this map, specifically all the ones along the south and west sides, in just 10 turns. Corrin, Felicia, Silas, and Odin have eaten a defense-boosting meal. Corrin's also carrying some equipment for Mozu. He's got her Heart Seal, courtesy of Haitaka, he has a forged bronze lance for her to use temporarily, and he has a pair of bronze bows, which are precursors to an eventual +2 forge. We're all set, and there's a rescue mission waiting for us, so let's roll! To get Corrin all the way to Mozu next turn, we'll need some fancy maneuvering. He pairs up with Azura first. Elise then flies southwest, switches to Odin, and separates. This moves her one tile closer.
Together we shall prevail.
Azura transfers Corrin to Elise before she sings to her. Now Elise can carry Corrin to the river. There she separates again, gaining one more tile's worth of distance. I have Corrin drop her to the left so that she only draws in one enemy. Here we get to see Azura with her delightful chef's hat. The best cooks are Jacob, Perry, and Percy, but if you don't have those, Azura and Mozu are next, along with Flora, Dwyer, and Shigure, who join much later.
Don't come any closer! Let's go! Let me try!
Now Elise can airlift Corrin to Mozu.
Are you okay?
Corrin trades over the gear. The reason to have both a bronze bow and a bronze bow +1 is for damage control. Sometimes Mozu wants to use a weaker weapon so that other people get to chip in with dual strikes. That's one way that I can help my other units benefit from combat on this map, even while I'm giving most of the experience to the trainee.
I'll go with you.
At base, Mozu dies to any faceless here. They have 21 attack, while she has 16 HP and 4 defense, plus 1 more def with her Brass Naginata. So she can only survive a single hit if she's standing in the woods. But rather than use her Naginata, I'm having her hold the forged bronze lance, and I'm relying on Elise's personal skill to protect her. Although I want to feed most of this map's kills to Mozu, I also want to keep building all of my important support chains. Arthur and Effie got to B rank after Chapter 8, and then they maximized their points in Fort Dragonfall, so the 2 fights they have now done together here are enough to take them to A rank.
It's alright.
Alright!
Odin has blocked the faceless from going south, creating a safe zone that Azura can stand in.
Careful out there.
She can now send both Silas and Effie across the river.
Let's do this.
Down here, they'll activate the faceless in the corner, wounding him and bringing him closer to Mozu. With the power of Corrin's dual strike, Mozu didn't need to use the bronze lance +1 for this kill. However, you can see that it makes her deal 2 damage. Because of that, her dual strike hits for 1, and therefore Mozu gets a little bit more XP when she's supporting Elise. Arthur and Odin are going to take on the faceless that remain in the northeastern part of the map. Everyone else is needed down by Mozu.
What should we do?
We can do this together.
Can we do this?
Mozu can kill with the bronze lance, but that would rob Effie of a dual strike opportunity that's almost guaranteed to kill. So I have her use the Brass Naginata instead. I just have to remember to switch her back. Mozu needs the extra damage on enemy phase. If I want Mozu to fight the wounded faceless to the east, I have to heal her, but she also needs Elise to provide Lily's poise.
Over here!
Mozu won't be needing the Naginata anymore, so Felicia takes it away. Silas can carry Azura west, where she can refresh Felicia. That's how I can get Elise back in the lead position to apply her personal skill. While he's there, Silas takes the brass Naginata.
We've got this!
Now Mozu sees her last enemy phase action on this map. This kill is enough to earn her first level. By the way, it's turn 3 and Mozu has 3 kills. Because of her awesome strength and defense stats, Effie will be Mozu's primary partner for the remainder of this mission. One of the upsides of using Mozu is that she can rescue Effie from a bad class line. Short of Corrin marriage, Mozu is Effie's only source of flight. If you don't like Kenshi Knight, Effie still wants the skills from the Archer tree. They make her a real powerhouse as a Berserker or a Great Knight. It's finally time for Mozu to change classes, so I figure I should talk about the second Heart Seal you get from Hitaka. I don't agree with the conventional wisdom that the first 2 Heart Seals are always best used on Camilla, Jacob, or Corrin. Camilla does just fine as a Malignite, and her default class is better 1-2 range than Wyvern Lord. Early access to rally defense is nice, but there are several other ways to get that. Jacob can become very strong with the Paladin skills. However, if you want to invest heavily in him, I think it's a wiser use of resources to wait until marriage, and go straight into Malignite through Dragon Corrin, Elise, Camilla, or Baruka. He can always go through Paladin after he gets Trample, either by using a mid-game Heart Seal or by building support with Silas. Last up is Corrin. Early on, Corrin's best combat is with the Dragonstone, but that does peter out. Luckily, that happens right around Chapter 15, an entire map designed for Corrin to solo. If you want Corrin to work on Axe rank or Dagger rank or something, that's a perfect opportunity to get started. And by then, Corrin can earn new classes through supports. Male Corrin can get Cavalier from Silas before Chapter 10, can unlock Dark Mage through Odin 1 map later, and can even get into Wyvern Rider thanks to Percy, if you go for Effie Percy, recruit him right after Chapter 10, and do another Paralogue before Chapter 15. You can also accelerate these things with the Treehouse. Similarly, female Corrin has time to reach A support with Camilla or Baruka from Chapter 10 to Chapter 14, and she can also get into Dark Mage, in her case through Nyx. I contend that the best use of the first Heart Seal is on Elise, and she needs it early to get her Axe rank up in time for the Bolt Axe. But for the second Heart Seal, there's nothing so urgent. Several people appreciate the boost that it offers, but would I say Mozu's a worthy recipient? Yes, absolutely. If Mozu hadn't already gained strength, she would be relying on Elise's personal skill to push her over the kill threshold here. She would be doing 1 less damage now, and she also would have dealt 1 less with her dual strike a moment ago.
You have my support.
Now that Mozu has ranged weapons, the task of feeding her kills becomes a lot simpler. She can eliminate 2 Faceless without even having to move.
It's alright.
You're strong.
Using Shelter on Azura, Silas initiates Operation Triple Kill.
I can do this.
Effie weakens the next closest enemy. The trick will be to give this kill to Mozu without leaving her vulnerable.
Check out my skills.
Elise takes Azura so she can perform the double refresh.
This could be tough.
Mozu makes Effie equip her Naginata so that she will deal the bare minimum damage. The idea is to maximize the number of hits that I can deliver to any one enemy while I work my way up the west side of the map.
Thanks.
Mozu and Azura are both in danger, so I have to cover them up. Beyond that, I want the Faceless to attack Effie from the left, so that when Mozu kills it next turn, she'll end up farther along the path to the boss. Right now, the Faceless could hit Effie from the left or from below, although we'd actually prioritize Elise in this case. But if Felicia pulls Corn and drops him to the left, then Corn has enough buffs to have higher defense than Effie, and the Faceless is forced to go exactly where I want it. Moreover, although Mozu is next to last in Effie's support priorities, only ahead of Nyx, Felicia doesn't support with Effie at all. Therefore, Effie will automatically use Mozu's dual strike over Felicia's. Meanwhile, Arthur and Odin march north, pairing up and separating to get extra distance. I want Mozu to kill both of the nearby enemies, and I also want Effie to set up to battle the two Faceless across the river. Felicia heals Effie up just in case. Because she dodged a hit earlier, Effie won't actually need it.
We can do this together!
Here, Effie has two exposed sides that both Faceless can reach, so they won't body block each other. Elise sneaks in an extra hit with Mozu's help. As with Arthur and Effie, I want Corn and Silas to make a little bit of progress on their supports, and that'll take two battles together. They team up to weaken this Faceless. Mozu should kill the southwestern Faceless first. That way, after Azura refreshes her, she can go back north and kill the other enemy while standing next to Effie.
Don't take all the glory!
You saved me! Yep. How troubling. This could be tough.
I'll crush them!
It's now Arthur's turn to meet shield for Odin.
The chosen hero arrives!
Let me help.
Because Mozu has hit her strength growth every time, Elise has to resort to her hand axe to avoid taking this kill.
I'll be your shield!
We've got this.
Just like Elise, Felicia can tack on another hit, earning some extra experience for herself and for Mozu. I had Felicia switch to her bronze dagger because I was concerned she'd weaken the Faceless too much, robbing Effie of another chance for a dual strike.
I'll protect you! Knock it off!
You're strong.
This Mozu is ridiculous. She's 4 for 4 on strength, and 3 for 4 on speed and defense.
Do this. Let me help you. Hey! Don't forget about me! Did I get stronger?
Shelter singing right now has no particular purpose, but hey, free experience points.
Ready for this? We can do this together.
If you move to apply Heartseeker to an enemy and it wasn't already affecting them before, then the game doesn't apply the effective dual strike hit rates on that move. So for example, I would gain nothing by moving Arthur 2 spaces west of the Wounded Faceless and putting Odin between them. Arthur's dual strike hit rate would still be 89%, and Odin has 100 hit with fire regardless. I can only assume this is a bug. I need to move Effie and Mozu up to fight the next two faceless near the boss. Mozu goes first. Effie can carry Azura when she marches up to meet her.
Here we go.
Let's do this!
Can we do this?
Just like down at the bridge, Effie has two exposed sides that both faceless can reach.
Careful out there!
Same shelter routine again. I'm just exploiting this to train Azura for free. It never hurts to get inspiring song a little bit earlier.
Please, accept my help.
Aw, yeah! We can do this together.
I won't let you down. You are not alone.
One pairing that I've completely neglected so far is between Odin and Elise. Since they got to C rank in Chapter 8, and they maxed out in Chapter 9, they just need the bare minimum to reach B rank. I'm making Elise fight next to Odin but not using his attack stance support. They'll fight together one time next turn, that'll be enough to qualify.
It's alright.
We've got this! I'll go with you. It'll be fine. This could be tough.
We can do this together!
That's strength and speed again. This Mozu is too blessed. You just saw that Effie lost out on some combat because Mozu hit too hard.
Oh, I'll protect you.
As long as he's handy, Mozu might as well take Arthur. She can get 2/3 of the way to a C support with him if they complete 3 battles together.
Show me what you got!
I did it!
Together we shall prevail. You'll be all right.
I mentioned before that Silas and Korn need one more battle together to make any progress on their A support. Now is a great time to do it.
I'll do my best.
So excited! The chosen hero arrives! Ugh, my aching blood!
Because Odin is now weighted next to the boss, Heartseeker does apply for everyone else. It's only on Odin's move that it won't work for his partners.
I won't let you die. All right! Shall we?
I decide to have Felicia chip in one more time. This was a little bit ill-considered. Because my Mozu is so strong, I have to scramble to avoid killing the boss too fast. I should have done this after Mozu landed her first 2 attacks.
I'll go with you.
Mozu deliberately weakens herself by giving Arthur away and using Azura's dual strike. Now she won't kill in 2 hits, even if she takes Arthur back.
This should help. Be careful. Here I go.
It's team-up time! I have faith in you. I believe in you.
And now, on her 3rd attack, Mozu can kill. This will give her a total of 606 experience points so far, enough to reach level 7. I do want to say, this is ridiculously optimized, and I hope you don't come away thinking you have to go to all these lengths to make Mozu decent. Forged bows and tonics can carry her for a while, even at low levels. But I do want you to know that the mechanics of Fates facilitate this kind of thing, making Mozu a lot more viable than other trainees in the series. If you come up with an even faster way to train Mozu, I'd love to see it. I think that would be awesome.